Good evening, peoples of the interwebs. I'm Talkmaster, as always, and this is the end of the story for this game. Yeah, it's funny. I realized that probably wasn't going to be a super big zone, but I definitely didn't expect to basically plow through the entire thing basically one night. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. It's a very, very small thing, this South Africa. In fact, if you compare the achievements and stuff related to it, um, yeah, that's weird. Stream Elements just completely wet the bed on that one. Huh. Anyways, it's something to look into, I guess. But yeah, so yeah, we're gonna go and we're gonna finish up the storyline, which I believe is just this one last mission, but it's a sabotage mission, so who knows how long it'll actually take. And then we're gonna go back to Kaidan and do miscellaneous action missions until I hit dailies. I'm not starting from scratch though, for the record. I did get on earlier and do some legend hunting and things of that nature. Um, and I ended up getting a few side missions and a bunch of the main monster kill things and stuff out of the way. So we're gonna start with main missions, go from there, and just go until we finish. And then tomorrow we'll probably continue doing missions, and then probably Sunday. I think by that point we're probably going to be out of new stuff, and at which point would be great because I would like to move on to one of the many games that I got for the Switch. Now that I have the capture card properly connected. But we will cross that bridge when we get to it. So I'm expecting that to be done by Sunday. I haven't actually mathed it out completely, but that's my expectation, which is good because these are the only days I have really the spare time to sit and do these missions that seem to get progressively longer. um, yes, yay, indeed. It is exciting. I'm looking forward to it. And then I can throw this one on my pile of things I need to write about. Boy, will that probably be a long video. Because after playing the original and then playing through this one again, and all the thoughts about the differences between them and all that other stuff, yeah, I've got a lot of thoughts about it. Just tons of them, in so many different ways. Like about what's been changed, whether or not I like it, about the whole notion of it being a free-to-play game now versus, the to-pay one before, and just all sorts of little design things that come with that. Gosh, this one might end up being a thesis. Some of the other ones I'm sitting there and thinking about, what do I actually have to say about this? And then I find some random thing to go off on, like on a tangent, and that's what was just supposed to be an intro ends up becoming like 10 minutes long or something. That's Adventure Pals, by the way. Because for whatever reason I felt necessary to go into the history of Flash arcades. I mean, it's relevant, but it's probably longer than anything I have to say about the actual game itself at that point. Which also makes me wonder if there's things I should do, like combine certain games together, like when I'm doing the... I think the original Half-Life could stand on its own. Just because it's a very historically significant game. A lot of a lot of the game industry as it exists today is a result of that game, one way or another. So that one at least stands alone. Now the spin-off games like Blue Shift and Opposing Force, maybe those ones ought to be a single video because they conceptually form more of a whole. because they are just kind of like, and so they are their full games in their own right, but in a lot of ways they're also kind of like the early notion of DLC, you know? Like they were more additional. So I don't know if I'll have as much to say. I mean, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But I'm hoping to play some games that take me a bit, and also not necessarily streaming for as long. Like, I'm debating still about keeping the weekends being a normal thing. It made sense with Secret World because I had dailies to do on the weekend anyways, so might as well go through the story and all that. But from here on out, just because I really need more time to write the scripts, because I am adding more games to the pile, like, continuously, and I haven't made, like, a single, like, completed video yet. So, if it gets too far back, I will have to probably not stream for a bit so I can focus on catch up. But for now, I'll probably just not stream on the weekends after this next weekend, just so I can get more time to do that. Just because I know that, like, if I don't have, like, a hard stop, you know, like, there's a reason why I focus on ketchup and mustard. Yes. Yes. All the condiments. But yeah, so that's my thinking right now, is that if I need more time to write stuff, because as much as I love just playing games, I want to do more critical analysis types of things. Yeah, because I do have all these thoughts in my head about games as I play them, and you know, if you watch the streams, you'll notice that, you know, I tend to speak a lot about my various observations about the game and, you know, design in general. So yeah, I mean, one of the things I really want to do those videos. It's very important to me to finally produce something like that instead of just kind of, you know, sit throughout the day thinking about that sort of thing. Which has been a big problem my whole life, is just perpetually stuck in the planning phases of stuff. So it is important to me, you know, not quite a New Year's resolution or anything of that nature, just a strong desire of mine to do that and, like, you know, finally create these things that I've wanted to. And that takes up time. Yeah, so anyways, enough about that. You know, plans for the future and everything. Let's just go along with some gameplay, because, you know, there's a game to be played. So here we go. Should really add a sound effect for transitions. Can I do that? I'm pretty sure I can do that, because that would be great. And that, minimize that. Sorry. Ooh, something sold. What's sold? Signet of Thirst and Butt for 950. Excellent. Let's see if anything else I have sells. Hey, nobody's exhausted. First time for everything. Meh. Problem is that he's really bad at square missions. That's why it's like, it's only 200, and I just can't do it. He's not high enough to have it let me. Yeah, well. Oh wait, that's a circle one. Alright, because I don't have enough for that. Okay. Nope. Right. It has to be a sole square one. Oh yes, you may notice I cleared out some space in my inventory. One of the things I was running around this morning was I ended up, I realized there's a place where you can find swarms of golems. So I cleared them out, and then it allowed me to finally upgrade the museum for all the golems. So that cleared out a whole bunch of space in my bank, so I was able to move a bunch of stuff that's been sitting in my inventory to the bank. So yay, I don't have to worry about constantly juggling space for a little bit. I say for a little bit because I'm sure something will come along that I'll have way too much of. Good though, because I was furiously down to like 3 slots and I was having a hard time like accepting mission rewards. Let's see, that's a 15, that's an hour. I we don't have enough for that. Okay, seriously. Punish. Let's see, I need. Yeah, I don't even have enough for that. Okay, we're going down to 3. Actually, at this point, I might as well. Or, of course, you can. I don't have anybody with good adaptability. I don't think. Yeah. It's a low stat for all my people. I think that's why I never have enough. Yes. Okay. Okay, so right now, I haven't done any main missions, but I have done side missions just because, I mean, you can't go through half these areas without accidentally doing them if you have to fight anything. So, yeah. Anyways, what am I doing? Oh, Kaidan. No. There we go. Boing. Okay. So we're back here. Will it take me directly into the blaring lights and sirens situation, or? Doesn't sound like it. Yep, nope. Everything's calm again. Oh, what's this? Looks like a canner or something. Or some sort of press. Alright, back to the night times. Oh, hey. Cool. No, I brought my own, thank you. Yeah, that's a trip line. Haha. The chances of me succeeding at this are slim, but we'll... Okay. Wow, I lucked out on that one. Alright. So, how much you want to bet giant rolling ball? At some point during this. These are like legit mine tunnels. I don't trust this. Dang it. Ah! Didn't count. I didn't get hit. I triggered it, but I didn't get hit. So I'm trying the strategy of letting the grenades cook a little longer, so that once it turns red, you get like a bonus to what it does. I mean, how much of a difference that makes versus like firing them off faster, I honestly don't know. What I do know is I do not like fighting these things in close quarters. I said fire. Thank you. I said fire. Fire, 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 fire. Why aren't you? Okay. It's being weird. I don't get it. Regardless, my ultimate is fully charged, so at least there's that. Oh, fun! Oh, oh, hmm, hmm. Is there an achievement for that? Let me check. You got me curious. Definitely a spider. Alright. This is fine. Thank you. Hey, victory. It's just a pile of people, I guess. I don't know. Can't even really tell. Woo! That's what we call close.
You are not Philip Marquard.
Ah, crap. Okay, apparently that was not a, that wasn't just a kill 'em dead version, it was a actually detecting people version. Well, this matters now. feel like I just went around in circles. Am I going backwards? I'm going backwards, aren't I? No, that's where the spider was. Everything's fine. Where? Get here. I assume these are just going in circles. So I'll just casually follow. Oh, you have a spider situation. This is not good. I am going to get blown up. Let's move and fight. Just gonna assume it's not coming down this way. Well, at least I know this is very attainable so far. A lot of them I wonder about. Especially when they involve the ambiguous, sight lines of enemies in this game. Because you really never know how close you can be to something. Direction seems to affect it, but it varies from enemy to enemy. So, it's nice when they actually, tell you. Ugh. God. Don't care. So yeah, I mean, I've enjoyed this. It's been, or this new segment. It has been noticeably brief. Like there are other missions that I haven't done yet, side missions and some other like main missions. But it ain't a lot, like by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, we'll wait for you to go by. Thank you. Oops. I just did that, didn't I? Okay, this was dumb, in hindsight. So yeah, general thoughts at this point, since I've got time to sit here and discuss things, is that when I'm not stressing about time, like doing the dailies or whatever, I'm thoroughly enjoying playing the game. Like I'm willing to try sabotage missions again to get the achievements and stuff. Like, I enjoy them enough, the content that there is in this game, to do that. The problem is, though, is that to make any money in this game, to, like, unlock new outfit pieces or some of the sprints and the pets and stuff, I gotta do dailies. Like, if I could just ignore them completely, that would be great, but I really can't. So, as it is, even trying to find, like, fairly efficient missions, which, you know, the GearyCraft spreadsheet has in terms of stuff that does a certain amount of, you know, XP and shards for the time put in. They still aren't very quick, necessarily. Like, going through all 8 main and side missions can take a bit still.
Is someone out there?
Just go.
I want lore. It's locked. So that's clean. Okay, Submention Master Computer. The Dreamer's Awakened. Observation Research. Drow. The sleepers dream of the ocean. The dreams make manifest in the Drow's flesh. Their life cycle is fascinating, a delight to behold.
Leave me here.
But they are impractical. Mutation of the flesh without ascension of the mind. Encrusted, club-like limbs ill-suited to our ultimate pursuits. They are wondrous curiosities. Pickled punks of a carnival floating in the brine. I look, I delight, I move on. What are their origins? Do they come from Transylvania? Research suggests otherwise. Their pure hunger is inspiring. The experimentation to create super soldiers via vampiric blood is also quite inspiring. We will begin our own initiative using the blood of the Aigamuksa, another being of hunger. There are the eaten and the eaters. Let us be the latter. Strange, vile things. What might we learn as we study them?
Leave me here.
Lycanthropy, to have plural forms. Are they truly shapeshifters? Is there infinite potential, or are they shackled to set configurations? To change one's form is a step into letting go of the self. We must know more about what is happening under that fearsome hide. Feels vulgar to use its name from popular culture. The reanimated corpses are ravenous purely for the sake of ravenousness. They ingest but do not digest. Given enough food, they will eat until their distended bellies explode and then eat more, the chewed mush sliding out their ruptured gut. We have observed this. Demon hyena. I took the communal memory of this place, and from that myth I stitched together the flesh to contain the hungry spirits at my command.
They're... Oh, God. They're not right. They're not right.
Okay. The Kifi, the Gagor. They wear the rich context, and it gives them power. The people recognize these names, these shapes, and what are names but a means of shaping reality? This gives the demon hyena the glamour and majesty of horror. Kongomoto. They were human once, a lost people. They found primordial flesh impossibly preserved in the bowels of a cave. They ate of the flesh, and it changed them, and so they were until I found them and brought the word of the sleepers, which nourishes in ways that flesh cannot.
Just go!
Very recent additions from our forward operation. Living fossils. This is but a sample of the wonders that await. Like a certain tittering voice, we now stand outside of time. We have access to all of time. We are the light, from the deviant direction, that shines on the wall of time and its sister dimensions, revealing them all for the thin, feeble scrim that they are. Okay. Let's see. Primary test subjects. Special containment 1. Empty. Ready for new occupant. 2. Agent of the Illuminati. Agent of the Kingdom. Oh. Oh, hey there, buddy. Thank you for warning me, random people. Okay. Okay, so we're over to Agent of the Illuminati, Agent of the Kingdom. What is the Kingdom again? 3. Agents of the Dragon. 4. Agent of the Templar. Agent as of yet unknown faction, to be questioned. 5. Agents of the Phoenicians. No kidding. 5. Sunken Cell 1. Test subject disposal. Awaiting cleaning service. Sunken Cell 2. Agents of the Phoenicians. Wait. What, 4. Okay, alright. Anybody got a key? Now, I haven't really had a chance to look too closely at them. But the, what's it called? I was looking these up a bit last night. You know, the myth behind these particular things. And they're supposed to be hyenas with, like, one side has the face of a hyena, the other has a face of a man. So they're like two-sided creatures. Thought it was rather interesting. Hey, Selkie. What am I looking at? Key does not fit into the lock. One specimen. Holy, okay. Alright, I couldn't tell what was in there. Now we know. Yeah, alright, wasn't expecting to get one-shotted. But okay. That's fine. I got lore out of it. That's what's really important. Okay. So... Alright, well, I guess I can't let anyone out. We're going upstairs. Ooh, snazzy.
Yes. You should not be here. My husband receives guests. We will receive Catherine, Alexandre. Children, come. We have guests to receive. Lovely guests. They smell like stars. Stars. You will be received.
Okay, just realized I'm probably going to die. Just because I am not using my strong weapons, and this is probably a boss fight. Alright, I assume I'm gonna want to keep away from the creepy child that's slowly coming towards me. The dashing dog is honestly not that new. Elsa is the only one I can actively attack, though. Yeah, it's going okay. The question is, can I keep it up? After all, these sorts of fights tend to come in phases, and
Children, join me. The family is close. The family is one. The family is close.
The family is one.
oh, this is fun.
We coalesce as a gift for one husband.
Very appreciative.
Join us.
Nuclear family is the name of the. It's good. Yeah, why not? Don't see anything wrong here, do you?
Ghost subsumes the beast.
Zooms. So, I'm not gonna use my ultimate just because I do expect another fight after this. Of some sort. Just remember, this is all Lilith's fault, ultimately. I can't tell where the circles are. Not a big fan of mingles.
We cannot die. We stand outside done. And are and am this family. So ignition procedural open and sleep. So are you.
If that was supposed to hurt, it didn't do much. Hmm. Victory!
Power. The sleeping mouths whisper a riddle. And the riddle is, power can make you weak. You were given power. Such power. You've leaned upon it
This guy.
for so long. But now, I've taken your power. What are you without it? You are nothing. You are less than You barely even exist.
Well, this just took a turn, didn't it? Really not huge on the idea of more fisticuff stuff, but
Which way? Oh, hold up. Found them. You're in it deep, hey, hero. Bad trip, man. Hey, don't worry, Dr. Che's got the medicine. There. All better? Forgive me, dear, for I have sinned. It's been a dog's age since my last confession. Marquard isn't here. To be fair, I didn't say he was here. Just that I'd get you into his house. After you got me the goods, I was just gonna leave you here to rot. Run off. Fall back on my sin-shitty ways. But I had a change of conscience. Religious experience. I got a call. He wants to talk to you.
Hiya, Chuck. You and I have got some fucking big... But I am a merciful abomination, and this isn't where you die. The Congo. You'll find Marquard in the Congo. Be seeing you.
puns.
Don't you got some place to be? Round two with that Berihun creep? Any dude preaching apocalypse and wearing a black fedora? He's trying too hard, man.
I will give you that.
Kinky, kinky. Looks like they're putting the bloody screws to your fellows down there. Grade A torture. Sorry about the double cross. My feelings, right? Straight out of the Congo. Fan-fucking-tastic.
I like that I'm both, like, got my magic charged up and I'm holding the rifle at the same time. Like, just ready for business. Oh, goody! The robot
What?
statue's moving.
You? No. I beat you. I made you nothing. No matter. I've seen who you are on the clips. And now I will destroy you.
Your cut rate custodian.
And now this ends. Die! Die! Die!
Jeez, you know, you're a lot more intimidating back in Egypt. Now you just kind of sound sad.
this ends. This has been unfortunate, but I have work to do.
Okay, so I can't push the buttons. Oh, hey. You appear to be, blinking. I feel like I should be doing something, I just don't know what.
It is I'm tired. And now this ends.
I like to think that the blue flames also hurt him, but I'm guessing that's hoping for a bit too much.
Death follows you. It is inevitable.
What's this? Suppression gas. Stuff scales your
What
stats.
is this power?
I'll wait for you to do your thing. I'm patient. I got time tonight. See if I have a proper remote for this. There we go.